Hello.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year. Welcome to 2018.
Yes, this is the year of
Open opportunities for overcoming anything that you wish to.
yes, and also to enhance, remember?
Okay.
Enhance what you couldn't or wanted to achieve from previous year and bring it up to this new year. Yes, enhance those nice wishes and manifestation.
Okay. So we're here. This is our first live for Twitter, not live,
Video podcast.
our first video podcast for 2018. And we were talking about from old to new. You know, every year we say New Year's resolutions, we're setting targets and we're setting goals.
Oh no, please don't talk anymore about goals. Every year is the same thing. Aren't you fed up of us talking and hearing goals? Isn't that stressful?
It is. But you know, we were having that conversation where we've actually turned goals on its head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have put together an exercise for you, for us, to challenge how we feel about goals. So we don't have to look at goals like, as Teresita just did.
Yes.
So what we've done, we've actually used goals as acronyms.
Yes, that's correct.
Acronyms, so we've looked at the less favourable side of goals and then how do we move to the more favourable and what we want. So we've used each letter to explain or to describe how goals affect us, either negatively or positively.
Exactly. And how can we also change these goals into intentions?
Mm-hmm.
Because as the words say, is that what we want to intend. Yes. Rather than calling it goals, we want to intend something. We want to do something good too for our lives, our business, or whatever you want to in any area of your life, rather than being so rigid about goals and feeling so stressful about it. Yes, especially at the beginning of each year.
Yeah. So let's take the first letter for goal. We said for the less favourable side, sometimes we set goals that are so gigantic that we want to give up at the first hurdle. So we were watching a live not long ago when someone was saying they're going to go and do exercises. So they've gone all out, they pushed through, they haven't done exercises for a long time, and they're actually tired and flabbergasted by it. So what we were saying is, instead of giving up, what we do is we aim for goals but take small steps.
Exactly. Yes, because as we were saying, the goals can be gigantic. You know, they can be huge and big, and sometimes they're impossible to achieve. And then, as you were saying, you get tired. You know, you just want to give up, and not even halfway through. That's the way you feel. Yes. So how can we turn this around from feeling to give up or giving up?
And you know, when we give up, you know what comes? Another G word is guilt. We start feeling guilty.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's look at this is as a race. We know that saying says the race is not for the swift, but for those who persevere and endure. And in persevering and enduring, we take small steps. We do small things. It's like we wouldn't eat a whole cake at once, would we? We'd just cut little slices.
Yeah, exactly. And you enjoy actually.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember the nice cake we had maybe a few months ago, and then I took a big piece with me, and I was eating the cake very slowly because I really enjoy the flavor. I really enjoy the cake, so I want that to last and have this feeling of happiness. You know, the feeling of this is delicious. Yeah. So the same for the goals. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think we need to take small steps, as you were saying.
Small bites.
Yes. Yeah, have it very small, and as you were saying also, going for gold. Yeah?
Going for gold. So we are. So in order to go for gold, we actually picture it, we actually visualize it. And all the little steps, little milestones that you're going to do in order to realize that you're achieving your goals. The bigger thing, the gold cup, the golden egg, the golden trophy. You know, when people are Mo Farah, he would actually practice every day, wouldn't he? He would practice and practice until he got better and better and better, and then
yeah, so practice every day, and as we were saying, do small steps. By practicing, you take in smaller steps, and then you will get what you want to do. Yes, and it will be the golden medal. Get your golden medal.
So that takes us to the next letter in goal, and that's the O. So when we're setting goals, don't set goals that are going to overwhelm you. Yeah, you want to be able to have goals that you can overcome, that you can achieve. So
achievable things.
Yes, yeah,
very important.
So that takes us to the letter A. It's always like, so you want things that you can. We said achieve, and it was it's allowing yourself to not be angry if you fall back.
Exactly. Yes.
If you dare we use the word fail or stumble at the first obstacle, just pick yourself up and go again.
Yeah, and then one of the negative sides of the goals, the letter A, is to be attached. Don't be attached to the outcome. Don't or the results and how they look like. We were talking about sometimes we plan something and it doesn't go the way we want to, and you get so angry and upset, as you mentioned before.
Yeah.
So it's very important that we allow things to happen. We go with the flow, exactly, and be authentic. I think accept also the things. Well, it didn't go this way, it went this way, but maybe it was for your highest good. You know, this need to happen this way, so there's a lesson there for you also. So,
and another A word is adjust. Sometimes we have to keep adjusting.
Yes, definitely.
Adjusting our targets, adjusting our path. Whatever we're doing, we just have to adjust. Adapt. Another A word.
Yeah. So you see all the positive things that we can get from our goal world. Word. Sorry. Goal world. Goals. Yeah, so see goals in a positive way. Yeah. So let's continue. And how about the letter L?
Yeah.
You know, the negative side of it is sometimes you feel lost.
Yeah.
You feel lost with your goals. I would use the word lost in translation. You know, they get overlooked. Yeah. So you were giving me this great example about traveling. Yes. Why don't you share your example?
Right. So the example I was saying is that we want to travel to the Caribbean, or we want to travel the world, and someone offers you a speaking engagement or a job in snowy Scotland, and you're saying, well, that's not what I want to do. I want to be on a cruise, I want to see the sun, and you just don't give it a second look. But if you have given it a second look and you went through the snow to Scotland, you meet someone and they say, wow, we didn't know you travelled. You travelled all the way up from London to here. Would you actually travel across the world to Europe, to the Americas, to the Caribbean?
Yeah, so maybe you needed to be in Scotland in order for you to meet this person that will take you where you actually wanted to be or to go. You know, opportunities are around us. Yeah. What we have to be is aware of them, be open eyes, open-minded also. And I think it's very important to live, live with love, go with the flow also, and live with love what you learn, all of these things. And then do not overlook of the opportunities that are presented to you during this trip to Scotland.
And you know what it is? It's like I talk about valleys and mountaintops, and the past 2017, I've actually spoken about this in my podcast, where I wouldn't have experienced the mountaintops if I wasn't in the valley. And in the valley, I learned a lot of lessons. And from those lessons, then I enjoyed the mountaintop moments where we celebrated and said, right, okay, that was hard, but I made it. Yeah, it might have been arduous, and the steps or the obstacles and pulling and tugging, but it was so good when I was able to celebrate the achievements.
Exactly.
And reaching my my goal, the milestone, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think it's very important to celebrate whatever it is, you know, the small goals or the small, whatever you said, to the big ones. Yes, all the smaller steps you're doing to achieve, to get where you want to get. Celebrate every single step. Yes.
You see how excited we are about that? Because could you imagine you achieve something and you just overlook it? If you don't make it the word is memorable. Yeah, memorable. How can you look back and see how far you've come?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to look at the last
letter. Yes.
S.
Yes. Stick to yourself. Yes. So sometimes we trying to be someone else in order for us to achieve our goal, because this is need to be done. This is what I need to do. This is what I want to do. Yes.
Sound like them.
Exactly, and that's completely wrong. You know, one of the best things and beautiful things that you can do is stick to yourself.
Yeah, stick to your own lane, stick to your passion, because when you're doing something that you really love and you really enjoy, it will just flow. There'll be no mistakes, actually we learn from mistakes, so there can be mistakes, but stick to your lane. Be authentic. Back to the word. Be authentic.
Yeah, you see how the letters are linked with each other?
Yeah.
That's
allow.
Allow yourself to be. Allow yourself to learn. Do show. S, the good things of the letter S is show yourself. You know, as we were saying, as you what you are, as how you are.
Show up as yourself.
Yes, exactly. Show up as yourself. Show your passion, and learn new skills. Just be specific. Yes, S for specific. You know what you want. Be specific in what you want to achieve. That's extremely important. From the tiny bit to the bigger thing, just be very specific, and that's very helpful for you. Will be very helpful for you to achieve, because you know exactly what you want.
Do you remember we were saying specific? Being specific is actually being intentional. So going back to intentions.
Exactly.
So rather than setting goals, you're setting intentions. You'll be hearing that quite a lot, I think. This year, people are being very specific in their intentions and what they want to do, how they're going to achieve it, and actually taking their time.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's as you see, intentions are. Or the intention word is completely different to the goal word. It's more like business oriented. Do, one, and then you have to do whatever it takes for you to achieve the goals. And then if you don't do that, you feel disappointed, you feel sad, or sometimes you feel that you're not good enough. But that's not the idea. We want you to feel that you're good, that you can achieve whatever you set to do. So that's why the intentions word, and it's that intentions rather than calling it goals. You intend to do something. You put in your energy to do that. Whatever it is, in any area of your life, always set intentions. This is what we want to lead you,
to do. Yes.
Set intentions in your life at any, and then you can set them at any time of a year. Not necessarily you have to wait.
Or the day.
Yeah.
In the day. There's always a now. There's always a now. You can always start from this moment.
Exactly.
Or this moment.
And you are allowed to change your mind. Because so people get so rigid about the goals. Look, this is my goal, I need to achieve this. But we constantly, as human beings, we are constantly changing. We're constantly
comparing ourselves.
Yes, but this is what we don't want to compare ourselves with others. We want to achieve different things, in life, because we have different intentions with different things.
We're individuals.
Exactly. You're right.
Individuals.
That's the word. And I think allow yourself to relax, to live life with love, allow yourself yet to stop and say, no, now I need time to rest, I need time to relax, I need time to reflect on the things that went wrong or the things I have achieved, and carry on setting your intentions according to what this didn't work out. I'm going to intend to do something else maybe, or make it better. Enhance. Yes. Enhance your intentions.
Enhance.
Yes. And don't feel bad if you don't achieve whatever you decided last year. Life continues. Keep going.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to be.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I want to say, and remember, it's only you that can do it the way you're going to do it.
Yes.
Only you can touch a specific person's life. Only you can tell the story the way you tell it. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's your flavour. It's your essence, and it's so important. We were created to touch someone in the world. Even if it's just one person, we talk about planting seeds, right?
Yes.
And those seeds will bear so much fruit from that one seed right across the world, or even in your community. Yeah.
So now, should we talk about the task?
Yes, the task.
Yeah. Don't. Let's say
Challenge.
the challenge. Yes,
Yeah.
we want to challenge you guys.
Yeah.
So how do we want to call this challenge? The 3 C's.
Yeah. So it's challenge, complete, and celebrate.
Exactly.
So every time we do our video logs, we're going to set you a challenge. So when we talk about the 3 C's, you know exactly what we want you to do. So this one, we were thinking about comfort zone. Do something that's going to push you out of your comfort zone.
Yes. Yeah. Sounds good.
Well, not actually push you. Actually, be intentional about stepping out of your comfort zone. We don't know what it would be. So we were saying, buy something out of the ordinary for yourself. Do something out of the ordinary for yourself.
Have a date with yourself.
Yeah. Something that you feel uncomfortable, a little bit uncomfortable, yeah. But it's pushing you, it's stretching you, you're learning from it, and actually make notes.
Yeah. How did you feel about it? That could be a very great trigger for you to work on. It makes you feel uncomfortable. So write down how uncomfortable you felt. And then you can release all these emotions from your physical body, I think. It's very important. So how about a challenge of booking a personal shopper? Yes. Why don't you do that?
Do you know what a personal shopper is? Okay. Well, some of you might know, but to book a personal shopper in an exquisite department store, so maybe Harvey Nicks, Selfridges, or Harrods, and a personal shopper will take you around the shop and match you with clothes or that will suit you, colours, take you away from the mundane or the old familiar. So that's what you can do.
Don't worry, you don't have to buy absolutely anything.
No, you don't. They just want you
just have the experience, and make notes of how you felt about it. Yeah. That's part of self-love, I think. You're gonna start like, wow, I like this. I like to feel and be treated like a queen or like a king. Yeah.
Prince or princess.
Yes.
Yeah.
And have a day with yourself. I said earlier, buy flowers to yourself or make a nice dinner for yourself. Something nice like that. I think this is something that we encourage you to do.
Something small.
Yeah.
But yet big.
And once you complete your task, which is the 2nd C, what happens after that? Once you complete that.
So once you've completed it, you then celebrate it.
Yeah.
So you can celebrate it by. We know what we're like here at the campus. So we don't know how you would celebrate it. So you can actually take photographs. You can actually
post it on your social media. Say, I did this for me. Celebrate. Don't mind what other people think about it. It's about you and how you feel.
Yeah. And also, when in celebrating, actually celebrate your achievements in it.
Yeah.
So as we're saying, how did you feel? How do you want to feel the next time? Are you going to embrace it even better, or do something bigger and better?
Yes.
More about yourself. what you want to push past, the boundaries, the obstacles in actually achieving your bigger goals. Yeah, so we're going to be setting you tasks each time after one of our video logs. Yeah. And it'll be good for you to actually interact with us in the comments below. Tell us how you felt. Tell us what you did. Tell us how you celebrated.
Please, yes, we want to hear from you.
Okay.
We'd love to hear that. Well, I think this is the end of our video, and I hope you enjoyed this. My name is Teresita Lopez Pulido, and
I am Karen, also known as Komplete with a K.
Yes, and I am a divine success creator, founder of Divine Affinity, a worthiness coach and energy healer.
And you know, I'm always talking about I am worth it and I deserve it. That comes from Teresita.
Yes.
And as you know, I'm the creative and energy coach. I help you to use your wings to fly, to tap into your passion, your purpose, and to push beyond your potential. Because you know, once you've achieved, you've gone beyond that potential, and there's more to come.
Exactly.
Yeah?
And yes, I mean, we are a great team, I think. I help you to literally get rid of the heaviness, the baggage that you carry, and set you up. So Karen will help you to fly, get your wings, you know. So this is what we are. We like to hear from you. Leave your comments in the comment box in the podcast. Yes. And then we'll see you next video.
Yeah. Okay. So until then, we're giving you or sending you a happy ripple.
Yes, right? And a lot of unconditional love.
All right.
A lot of it.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.